Welcome to Forget Me Not. We are in the Hocking Hills area, situated on about 3.5 acres. That includes our Airbnbs. Let's head on down the hill and show you everything that we have to offer. Now, our neighboring properties, this is used as a horse field, which is beautiful when they're out and running. And then the neighboring property, which is directly behind the venue, has a gorgeous pond that our property overlooks, which is why we put our swing right here, which makes for an amazing photo opportunity with, as you can see, multiple different angles depending on which way you want to face. The parking area can hold about 50 to 60 cars, with our overflow parking being right at the top of the hill where we just were. Just to give you an idea, we have our old 1850s barn over here, which if you hear some construction noise, we are working on that and finishing that up for a really cool bar space for the coming 2026 season. And then we have our venue right here. The veranda area is stunning, even in the cold of winter. I love it out here. It's the perfect place for your guests to hang out and relax. And we also have easels that you're welcome to use. Any of our decorations you're welcome to use. So you can put your welcome sign here. And it's just absolutely stunning out here. And it's the perfect way to welcome your guests to your reception inside. So this is our 3,000 square foot reception hall. Right now, I have it set up for about 125 guests, but this can hold 150 guests. You can arrange the tables and the chairs however you want to your liking. We have our beautiful chandelier in the middle, and our ceiling decorations always stay up. Everything I show you today is included with our package. We do not do any upcharges, additional fees. Everything that's here is yours for the day. Actually, for our weekend package, you get Friday. So we have our gorgeous brown Chiavari chairs with our ivory cushions. These are 60-inch rounds. We have 20 of them. And then we have 5 rectangle tables, as I said, set up the venue however you'd like. The rectangles are 8 foot by 30 inches. This is a temperature controlled space. So you see we have our central AC that goes into all of our rooms here. And we have propane heat for the reception hall, which is super nice. You don't see a lot of barn type venues with heat and air. And we have it all on a Nest thermostat here on the wall. This is our groom suite. Lots of shelving, storage, hanging spaces for the suits. Nice couch. And of course, the large 65-inch smart TV so he can stream his favorite shows or the game that weekend, because we do have Wi-Fi here. And that is, like everything, included. But my favorite thing, which I think he's going to love, is our Nintendo Switch with all the classic games, including my favorite, Mario Kart, because what's a wedding day without Mario Kart? We have and we have a few extra little touches like wireless charger, beverage fridge, and of course, Bigfoot's hanging out too. Now this door is our bathroom, but they can also, one of our bathrooms, which can also be accessible from out here. So this is more of the men's rustic type restroom. It is a full restroom. So we do have completed with a tub and shower. This works out great for Friday because we do give you Friday for rehearsal. So if you're here Friday morning, Friday afternoon, you get all sweaty and you want to do your rehearsal and your rehearsal dinner down here, but you don't have time to run home, or you don't rent the Airbnbs that we have on property, you can shower down here and get ready for those, which is super nice. Makes it convenient to have everything all in one space. So moving along, just so you know where we're at, we just did the groom room, the connected bathroom that also connects from the reception hall, and then we have our kitchen, which has all the appliances, refrigerator and freezer, oven, microwave, dishwasher back there behind our rolling cart, sink. That's our supply closet, which I'll show you here in a minute. This is great for caterers for last minute prep. The whole appeal to my property is that this space is a blank canvas, but it's beautiful on its own as a blank canvas, but it's yours to make it your own and really customize it to your day. Moving along down our row of the rooms here is our more female chic rustic vibe with a beautiful chandelier, vintage sink, full shower as well, restroom right there. And it also connects to our bridal suite, which is down here. And as you can see, we are always upgrading, especially in the winter time. That's our time to upgrade. So this is our TV that I'm getting ready to install in the bridal room. Let's go check that out. The bridal suite, we're all about mirrors and lighting. We have 2 vanities here, our gorgeous bridal chair with another mirror. Just for a heads up, the TV is gonna go here. Huge full-length mirror, places to hang up dresses, and of course, our beautiful couch, music and wireless charger, and our little mannequin if you want to put your dress on that. I love this space. Coming back out into the reception hall, this gives you another view of it from over here. Again, 125 is what it's set up for right now, and it can hold up to 150. One of my favorite features is our projector. This is hooked up to Roku, so you can stream your slideshow from YouTube or cast it from your phone. It's a great divider for the kitchen if you have anybody working back in the kitchen. You can also cast your monogram. Really, the possibilities are limitless on this. I have a lot of brides and couples this coming season that are going to do karaoke on here. So they're gonna just find a karaoke playlist on YouTube and cast that out here. And we have 2 chargers, or 2 speakers, I should say. This one is wired and this one is wireless. So you can have a mic set up over here, and there's a mic stand right there too. So this is so much fun. So if you can get if you can do it on your Roku TV at home, it'll work on this projector. Now, one of my favorite money-saving hacks is actually hidden over here by our electric fireplace, right behind this shelf. Let me show you. We have our full sound system in here. Typically, I have music streaming from my phone, which is really cool. I have both iPhone and USB-C cables. So if you want to do that, or your DJ can hook up to it, or they can use their own sound system, of course. Then my favorite little add-on are these 2 buttons right here for our Govee party lights. Now, if you've ever heard of Govee, these are app-controlled, customized lights. I always have them on this rainbow mode if you love that. But if you want to customize them to your colors or do the haptic feedback where the lights can pulse or change the settings however you want, these are fully customizable if you download the app, which I have all the instructions for how to do that and how to use the surround sound right there. So I just love this at nighttime. It really lights up the space. It reflects off the floor, which you can kind of see, and it's just incredible. It really just ups the vibe. Plus, I have one of the spotlights that hits here, which makes for a great location for your cake table. Now, here are our 2 backdrops that I keep inside. This hexagon, it's massive. My video doesn't do it justice, but like, you know, it's almost hitting, well, it does hit my rope lights, but it is like 8-9 foot tall. I'm not exactly sure, but it does fit outside. And then over here, now my fountain usually is outside. It's being winterized in here for the winter, but here's my triple triangle too, which is gorgeous. And you're welcome to take these outside as long as you bring them back in. Now for outside, this is a double door, so this one can open. Just my husband's not here to unlatch it for me. So just imagine double door opens and you're walking down the aisle. Backdrop, future husband right there waiting on you. Chairs on either side of our aisle here. Flower petals. And even in the dead of winter, it's so peaceful, so serene, and so beautiful out here. Now this does have 2 outdoor speakers out here. So if you're using our sound system, you can have your sound very easily out here. The parking lot's right there. So if you don't want guests to come straight into your reception hall, you can have a sign with one of our easels out here that leads them straight to take their seats right here. Now this is our creek out here. Ignore my tree we just cut down. We're always doing work here in the winter time, but we have some rhododendrons over here and a creek. And just to give you an idea of the space from this angle, there's our Airbnb house right there, Airbnb apartment right there, which I'll tell you more about in a minute. We do have white padded folding chairs that are included, of course, for you to set up however you want. Now, if you want to do our outdoor or our backyard space, which is a little bit more open, I always recommend brides walk around this way, right here. And I have 2 recommendations for how to set up back here. The first being to set your backdrop right here before the hill starts. If I can get that right there before the hill starts. There is enough space to face with your backdrop going up the hill. Or where my gazebo is, right there, you can face there. That needs repositioned a little bit. And I do have a chandelier that hangs off that and makes it absolutely stunning. This area does not have speakers outside, so you can either use our wired speaker and run that from the kitchen, or of course our wireless speaker. And the creek runs all along the side right here. Now this is our shed. This is where we keep our extra tables, chairs, the outdoor white padded folding chairs, and the extra indoor chairs to hit that 150 number. You can see we got stuff everywhere. I haven't cleaned this up since wedding season was over. There's some of our easels, extra tables. My goodness, if you want these, don't buy them because I have too many to count. Choir stand if you need that. And there's just odds and ends in here. Now this is the back door that you saw from our kitchen. Again, another little decoration option you're welcome to use. This is our final, birds have gotten a hold of it. This is our final, it's the most least popular of our backdrops, number 4. And it stands about 7 foot tall. It is just a very large black triangle. But here is our back door. We refer to our venue as a self-serve space, which is why we give you Friday for setup from 10 a.m. until 8 p.m. for setup, your rehearsal, and your rehearsal dinner. We give you a code to the back door so you can come and go as you please. You don't have to worry about having one key and passing that key around to family or friends. Give the code to caterers, your cake person, whoever you may need. That way everybody can easily access into the venue. So let's head back inside. Another view of our kitchen. And in the supply closet, you will find all our extra decorations. People add to this all the time. I don't guarantee anything in here, but if it's here, it's yours to borrow and use. Try my best to give you a little idea. There's mirrors right there for centerpieces, table numbers, all sorts of things, and a ton of signs down here. We always have steamers around, so you can steam your own tablecloths that you provide. But this is such a gorgeous and serene space. It gets you connected with nature, and it's just the perfect place for your family and your friends to gather and just enjoy their time here. We are family owned and operated out here. It's me and my husband that own out here. And if you see anybody else out here, like that truck that was out at the barn, those are my in-laws. They help all the time keep this place top notch. Now, I mentioned this on Friday, you get the space 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. On wedding day, you get the space from 8 a.m. until 11:59 p.m., midnight. We do ask that outdoor music gets turned off by 9 p.m., but the party can stay alive and continue inside with the doors closed until 11 p.m. At 11 p.m., we ask that all noise, all music gets turned off, and that the party is over, and then you can have until 11:59 to clean up the space With cleaning, we do not ask that you put the tables and chairs back how they were, but we do ask that you try your best to keep the venue as close to how you found it as possible. And by that, all we mean is broom sweep, mop up any spills, and wipe off any of the surfaces that may have crumbs or spills or anything like that on them. And that's it. We try to keep it simple and just give you a great end to your day, especially if it's your family or friends cleaning up for you. So I'm going to take you outside one more time, and I'm going to show you our Airbnbs we have on property. We are back outside, just to give you an idea where we are. Now, this is our Airbnb house right here. It has 2 bedrooms on the main floor. The master bedroom is a king, and it attaches to a master bath with a big soak tub with a TV over it and a separate shower. It's super nice, super luxurious, and just a fun space for people to get ready at. The next bedroom on the main floor has a queen bed, and there is another bathroom on the main floor as well. A large kitchen area that is semi-open to the living area. Bridal parties love getting ready here. Now, the house can sleep up to 14 because up our steep set of attic stairs is our finished attic space with 2 rooms. The first room has 2 queens and 2 twins, and the second room has 2 queen beds. Now, the outdoor space is to die for. There are 2 decks. This deck right here comes right off the kitchen, and then our lower one is right here with these stairs, which does wrap around that tree right there, which I love. And we have our fire pit area right there, and we have a large 6-person hot tub up there. Now over here, and we do have our dumpster right here. I think I forgot to mention, that is where trash goes at the end of the night, and that is my old car I drove today because I am by myself and don't have my kids, so I took the old car. This is our 2-car garage, and at the end of our 2-car garage we have our apartment, is what we call it, Moonville Getaway. It has a very romantic vibe to it. It has a king bed, so it sleeps 2, a kitchen, full kitchen with an oven, a tall mini fridge, and a bathroom with a stand-up shower. And yes, right up there is our patio space with a grill, a heart-shaped hot tub, 2 Adirondack chairs, and a fire pit area. So that's Forget-Me-Not Wedding Venue. Now, of course, to end your day, you can end with sparklers, glow sticks, anything out of our veranda. Family and friends lined up on either side. You and your fiance ending the day as husband and wife. Get into your getaway car and head off into your forever together. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'd love to have you. And thanks for hanging out with me. It's beautiful out here.